Nearly 300 days ago, we left home to ride 14,000 kilometres around Australia. We're now less than 20 days away from home and have raised over $100,000 to build a school in Timor-Leste.
Incredible landscape. It's just mind-boggling.
There are 3 targets that we weren't sure that we can complete or even get close to, but we set out and we started.
A big, oversized road train was coming past. It's all bleeding out. Like violin, eh? That's good. Bags back on and we're back in action, baby. We're back!
Extreme ways are back again. Extreme places I didn't know. I broke everything new again. Everything that I'd owned.
We're riding our bikes across some of the most dangerous roads in Australia, and people often ask us with wide-eyed expressions why we'd want to do something like this. Heat, hundreds of flies, huge distances are usually the reasons why some caravan passengers have their mouths open as they pass us. My answer is usually pretty simple, because it makes us feel alive. Land bound with screaming road trains of people hard and rare, dotted with signs that report stupidly long distances to the next shower or a cold drink. The highs are immeasurable, eye-watering, mouth-sore, smiling brain, screaming joy. The lows which inevitably come, day or dark, when you find yourself an alien in a moon-like, Mars-like landscape, can be crippling. It feels like body surfing, dumping shore break as a kid only to be thrashed to the sandbar so hard you don't know which way's up. In a dark, grit-filled hole flailing about. People ask us why we do this because the alternative question, why not, is invariably pre-answered by the innumerable challenges that present itself when you explain a route that now totals nearly 12,000 kilometres. Like they expect the caravan has been following us around making our meals, or that BHP dropped a bomb on the fundraising effort, or we have enough money to afford a room at the Roadhouse that night. To throw yourself at endless roads and come out in eye-watering smiles is something that few people get to experience, and I'm grateful for that challenge, for that opportunity, for the privilege that I have. But we owe it to ourselves to do hard things, to hold our breath, and to kick back to the surface and scream with joy, not fright. But for most of this year I did ride in fright, overwhelming fear of myself, of the country, the whole lot. And it was powerful, that fear. Raw adrenaline and dogged attitude where throwing in the towel simply wasn't an option. But don't get me wrong, I'm not some character incapable of self-doubt and full of pure determination that drives me across this vast country. Bloody oath we've come a long way, and fucking oath it's been tough. But often throwing in the towel simply wasn't an option because we were hundreds of kilometres from the next town, and by the time you willed yourself to that place, the chocolate milk and a hot pie made the next stretch seem vaguely conquerable. But it would be dangerous for me to suggest that we've gotten this far because we conquered the doubt, overcame the fear, ignored distraction, exhaustion, uselessness, loss. We've done it because of those emotions and not in spite of them. I experience a party mix of those emotions every fucking day on the Nullarbor or Nicholson Street in the Pilbara or Parkville. But now I sit, sun setting on my back, looking towards a horizon that I thought would soon resemble smells, faces and places of home. But in reality, so much of Australian travel is an effort of crossing, to burn through hundreds of kilometres to reach a place, as if we're unsettled with the vastness of the country. Treadly travel has meant that you have no choice but to sit with that landscape, to stare down the isolation and become at peace with it all. Something that some days I think I have down pat, and others I realise I'm still yet an alien. But I no longer ride in fear. I choose to ride in hope. And to ride in hope is not some teleological solution to the distance, as if I can ride powered by my own fuck-off self-enlightenment above the challenge, above the gruelling effort. It's actually just to sit with that discomfort in all its writhing beauty, to stare down the answers people commonly provide as to why not, and to ask yourself if you have the ticker, to be keen enough, mad enough, crazy enough, whatever it may be, just to keep going. I trick myself time and time and time again into just keep going because I don't have the answers. I'm as fallible as the next bastard, and no more a collection of my accumulated experience than some well-proportioned, nicely colour-graded shot of two bikes crossing a beautiful landscape, doing something nuts, looking for birds and raising money for a school in a country that a lot of people haven't even heard of before. So that question of why do it, can be simply answered by because it makes me feel alive. But the breadth and range of this experience, whilst true to the beautiful shots, passing landscapes, the sometimes hard moments that are captured on camera, the true breadth of it all is immeasurable in this film. And there are so many people that are not captured, so many stories untold, so many stories heard but that I can't share, that make this trip what it has been. And I'm incredibly grateful for the experience that I've been given and for the privilege that I've been able to have. And in recognition of that, we've got no choice. Once we know the need, we've got no choice but to take the responsibility to do something better.
Want to go to bed?
I reckon.